How's it going, guys? Prempet William here. First off, I want to say I'm terribly sorry for the technical delays and some of the things that are going on. But I have a saying where, sometimes technology likes to embarrass you when it really matters, when your friends are actually watching or whenever your peers are trying to check out whatever it is that you're showing with you guys. So, guys, we were supposed to start at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. It's currently 9:34, so I'm not going to try and keep you guys up too long tonight. However, I want to be able to give you guys some very valid information that you guys can use today to start building your list right now, start getting more people to look at your business, look at some of the things that you're offering, and how to build relationships with people. But before we get started, I want to make sure that everybody else on the other side can hear me and make sure that this stream is going properly so that we don't have any more hiccups along the road. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? I want you guys to type into the chat box below if you guys can hear me. Once I get a few responses, then we'll be able to get this show on the road and we can get it started, guys. Don't want to leave anybody hanging here. All right. Okay, 2, 3 responses. All right, live. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm not going to keep you guys here too long. Let's go and get this show on the road. So first off, the main reason why I'm doing this webinar is last Monday, or no, actually that was this Monday. Well, yeah, correction. Last Monday, I did a private training for some of the people that were involved in our team on how they can start getting more people to not only look at their Facebook page, but look at their offers, their products, whatever it is that they're trying to promote in their business. And this strategy isn't just specific for our company. This strategy can work with just about any business that you're in, whatever it is that you're promoting. And it's been getting me a hell of a lot of results. The first thing I want to talk about is this is not my strategy. This is a strategy that was created by Fraser McDonald. He's one of the top leaders inside of the ILN, and he runs the ASF Movement team. And I happen to be one of the leaders in his team. I decided to implement some of the strategies that he's taught me over Facebook, and I've used it for quite a while, and it's gotten me a lot of really, really positive results. And it's also gotten some really positive results for a lot of other people that are on our team that actually took the time to implement it. And if you guys go over to my Facebook page and you look down my wall, you'll see the amount of people that are coming to me and commenting to me with some of the things that I found and that I've put out there. I've made a few modifications to the strategy that Fraser's been using. When I started implementing it, I got some positive results, and I decided to reach out to Fraser and say, hey, man, Fraser, you really got to check out this strategy. I made a few adjustments here and there, and it's working a hell of a lot better. I was running into a few hiccups along the road at first, but now it seems like things are starting to pick up, and it's really, really working in my favor, man. So I want you guys to look into this and see just how positive this can actually work for you, man. Like, no matter what it is you're trying to put out there, whatever it is you're trying to sell, or even if you're struggling and you are selling something, you're most likely making some very critical mistakes that you probably haven't really taken the time to look into. There's some very basic things that you really need to understand when it comes to marketing on the internet, specifically as per marketing over the phone or marketing in person. The problem is a lot of people get onto Facebook and they treat Facebook like it's, I don't know, Marketing Central, where everybody's just trying to pitch, advertise. And if you guys are in the network marketing industry or you're looking to get into the network marketing industry, I'm pretty sure that at some point you've looked at somebody's Facebook page and you've seen where they're constantly talking, hey, make X amount of dollars this month, get this many people and do this, sign up for here, click this link and go out there and do it. And all these people are just going out there just pitching nonstop, and nobody's really paying any attention to them. If you go through their Facebook news feed, you'll see that none of them are really getting any likes. Nobody's commenting on their posts. Nobody's sharing their posts. And the reason why this is happening is because the Facebook algorithm has changed dramatically, and a lot of people that haven't gotten the memo, and some of the people that aren't really paying attention to how Facebook works, they're missing out on all this information here. They're going to continue to run into circles and make the same mistakes until they take the time to see what I have to share with you guys today. See, the thing is, with Facebook, if you're out there and you're just pitching nonstop and you're sharing a bunch of content that nobody's really engaging with or nobody's really paying attention to, Facebook is going to sandbox your content. Now, basically what sandboxing means is it means whenever you put something out there and nobody's looking at it, Facebook looks at your content and says, well, nobody's engaging with this content. This specific user isn't really going out there and engaging with other people as well too. Maybe what this person has to offer is nothing relevant. Maybe it's just spam. Maybe it's just nonsense. And we're just going to get rid of it. We're going to put it in the sandbox, but we're going to make this person believe that he's still posting on Facebook and nobody can really see their stuff. I'm pretty sure some of you guys that have been doing this for a while, you know, but you're not really getting any results on Facebook and you've ran into this problem. This is why. You aren't engaging with your audience. Your audience has no idea who you are or what you're even trying to give them. You know, if somebody comes to your page and they see you pitching a whole bunch of nonsense and you really don't have any value or anything that you can give or share with the community, nobody's ever going to go back to your page. What you need to do is you need to change your Facebook page from being a billboard, which is what a lot of people tend to do, and turn it into a storybook, because that's basically what Facebook is all about. Facebook is meant for people to share their lives, share things that are going on with them, and people that like you and people that like what you have to share, they'll continuously go back to your page every now and then so they can read some of the stuff you're sharing, watch some of the videos that you're giving to people, and when people like your stuff, they're going to like your content, they're going to comment on your content, and they're going to share your content. And once this starts happening, the Facebook algorithm is going to be looking at your page and say, this guy, he's putting out a lot of really good content. A lot of his friends are actually engaging with his content. This person's actually going out to other people's Facebook pages, and he's engaging with their content as well too. There must be some kind of mutual connection going on between these people. So what we're going to do is every time this guy goes out and he posts something, we're going to make sure that all of his friends can go out there and see it, because his friends actually care about this stuff. This is very basic stuff. You see, network marketing, it's sales. Don't get me wrong. It's all about selling and selling things and getting new customers and building teams and blah, 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 blah. But the number one thing that a lot of people seem to forget is that this is a social business. You have to socialize with the people you're doing business with if you want to actually see some results. If you're just going out there and you're just hammering down on people, you're not really going to get the results that you're looking for. So guys, I've given you a brief introduction. We've gone a little bit past the borderline where we should actually be getting started. So we're going to start this right now. Okay, I want to know when you guys can see my screen. Okay, I'm going to share my screen right now. All right, guys, can you see my screen? Okay, good. All right. So guys, tonight's webinar, the ASF Facebook Lead Generation Method 2.0, How to Recruit Like a Champion. I'm your host, Prempe William. I'm the Agents of Excellence and Abundance, Success, and Freedom Sales Coach. I'm the guy who will help you get the results that you're looking for. I'm going to help you change your business, and I'm going to get you to see some of the loopholes in Facebook that I've been taking advantage of, that my team has been taking advantage of, and all of my clients that call into me and work alongside me have been taking advantage of this loophole. This loophole is absolutely going to change the way you look at Facebook forever. I know a lot of people that look at Facebook and look at it like, well, this is just some stupid thing where people are talking about it. I don't have a Facebook account. I don't want a Facebook account. I can assure you that after you watch this presentation, you are going to go out and you're going to make a Facebook account when I show you just how much money you're actually leaving on the table, how many lives are out there that you're not saving right now. See, the way I do, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but one of the reasons why I got involved in the network marketing industry in the first place is, you know, I not only want to help my family, but I want to go out there and I want to help other people as well too. That's why I tend to sit down and do these free trainings for the people that are out here in the public. I want to help people. I want people to work with me, and I want people to go out and reciprocate that same process. There's so many people involved in network marketing that won't take the time to sit down and teach you what you actually need to know to go out there and be successful. They would much rather take your cash, run, and let you spin your tires while you try and figure this whole thing out. Network marketing has a very bad stigma to it at the moment, where a lot of people are quick to call network marketing a scam and they say it doesn't work. The reality is network marketing works perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with network marketing. What the problem is the people that get involved in this industry don't have the adequate training necessary to go out there and be successful in this industry. If you want to go out and you want to become a doctor or a lawyer or a scientist or anything like that, you have to actually put in the time to learn the training necessary to become successful in that industry. You know, everybody that goes out and tries to play the piano the first time fails. Everybody that goes out and tries to walk the first time fails. Everybody who tries to go out and go for a slam dunk fails the first time. You know what I mean? There's a rare occasion where some people are just so sick at this that they just do it the first chance. But that's not everybody. Not everybody's a natural. Not everybody's good at that. You know, the point that I'm trying to drive home here is everybody has to make mistakes just to get started. You know what I mean? Nobody gets into this industry and becomes an overnight success story. You know what I mean? The only way that people get that kind of success is by them going out and taking the time to learn the skills necessary, to reach out to a mentor, someone who's been getting results, someone who's been going out there and helping people and helping to change other people's lives. When people come and they reach out to others that have been doing this for quite a while, then they begin to see results because they have a mentor to work with. They have somebody that's there to really hold them down and back them up through thick and thin. And once you've got that, you're guaranteed success. You know what I mean? You're practically guaranteed success. And this is the main reason why I do this. I don't care what industry you're in, what you're selling, what company you're with. At the end of the day, that's not the end goal of what this presentation is about. So guys, we're going to move on to the next slide. One of the first things I want you guys to do as well, and I'm not just recommending this. This is absolutely mandatory. I want you guys to go out and get a pen and pad. I've been doing a lot of free trainings recently. I've been doing a lot of phone calls training. Some where people come in and they call me and they're paid consulting jobs, you know what I mean? And some jobs where people are calling you for free if you're working alongside my team and I'm helping people indirectly. I do that all the time on the side. However, this is the second time that I've done a webinar to this scale, free for the public, anybody to come in and just learn some of the information that I'm going to share with you guys. This will be absolutely the last time I will ever do something like this. Not because I don't want to help people or I want people to struggle, you know, but mainly because I'm only one person, you know what I mean? If I was able to clone myself and I had 7 Prempeh Williams, then I'd probably have 7 Prempeh Williams doing 7 webinars all throughout the day, repeating the same information so that everybody can get access to this stuff. So if you're on this webinar tonight, consider yourself lucky, consider yourself you know, blessed, because I'm about to take you guys down one hell of a rabbit hole. I promise you, your mind is going to explode by the time we get to the end of this presentation. All right. So now, before we get started, before we start talking about the customer, the client, the prospect, whatever it is you want to mention, before we even get into diving deep into them, you need to ask yourself some very important questions. And the first question I want to ask you guys is, why are you so interested in the network marketing industry in the first place? What is it about network marketing that you saw that allowed you to, you know, make the decision to come opt into my list or opt into anybody else's list that has shared this information with you tonight? What was the reason for you wanting to do that and get behind this? You know, some people want to go out and be millionaires. They want to be rich. They want to buy a Bentley. They want to, you know, retire. Everybody's got their reason. What I want to know is, what is your reasoning in the first place? Why is it that you made the decision to look into this industry in the first place? Everybody that's on this webinar right now, you're most likely over the age of 18 and you've had a job at some point. Is it because you hate your job, you don't like your job, you want to try something different, or are you just trying to find your own way to stick it to the man? Personally, that's my reason for wanting to do this. I want to stick it to the man. I don't want to have a boss. I don't want somebody else to control my life and tell me what I can and can't do, tell me when I have to go to the bathroom, when I can go home, when I can hang out with my kids. I mean, even worse off, you know, today's Labor Day, you know, and people, you know, are supposed to be having the day off. Earlier today, I went out to a gas station and I seen all the employees are still out here working. You know, even at the McDonald's up the block, there's people still working. People don't have the opportunity to take the time to live the life that they want. And even if they do have the time to live the life that they want and they get involved into this, they don't know where to go. So that's why I'm here. So ask yourself this question. I want you to write that question down and write some meaning behind it too. The second question I want to ask is, everyone has a different definition of success. You know what I mean? Some people, their definition of success is, you know, I want to buy a little tiny tiki hut on the beach and lay in the hammock all day and just surf. I don't care if there's no money coming in. I just want to have the ability to do that without anybody bothering me. Some people want to make $1 million their first year, and they call that success. Some people just want to make an extra 600, 700 bucks a month, and that's successful to them, and they're more than cool with that. And everything, and that's fine. That's totally cool. You got to understand, everybody has different goals in life. Everybody is not the same. Not everybody wants to be the next billionaire or the next, Robert Kiyosaki here. Not everybody wants that kind of goal. So what is your definition of success? If success came to you right now, how would it look? How would it taste? How would it feel? What does success look like to you? Now, the next thing is, for you to be satisfied, how much would you need to make a month to be satisfied? If you don't need any money at all, that's perfectly fine. Maybe this video isn't for you, but maybe it can help you in some way if you're trying to sell something, or you're trying to just get more people to take a look at whatever it is you're offering. Maybe you're not selling something. Maybe you're a musician and you want to get more eyes to look at your page. You want to get more people to check out what it is that you have to offer. You want to do this free, perfectly fine. What is it that you want? How much are you trying to make? If you want to make $1,000 a month, is that where you need to be at to be satisfied? $10,000 a month, is that where you need to be satisfied? Write this down. Guys, I really seriously hope you guys are writing this down, because I've got a special gift for the people that decide to write this information down at the end of this webinar. So I want you guys to stick around, okay? And I'm going to be checking if you guys wrote notes, okay? So now, fourth, even if you were able to reach that financial milestone, what would be the end goal? You see, when you get money, money is not the be-all and end-all. For example, the guy who wants to live out on the in a little tiki hut on the beach and surf all day, that's his end goal. You know what I mean? Money isn't the issue for him. He just wants to be able to do something that'll transition him outside of the workforce and allow him to go and live that free lifestyle. What would be the end goal for you? What is it that you're going to do? You know what I mean? Me, for example, my end goal is, in this picture here, this is a picture of my wife, Truly Roberts, and this is my daughter, Happiness Araya. There goes me right there standing in the back looking pretty fresh. But anyway, this was at my brother's wedding, and I first met my wife back in 2011, and we had our first child, Happiness, in January. And it was at that time that I started to recall all the time that I spent in network marketing since I was about 17 years old, and I always did it as something on the side where I can just make a few bucks here and there, sell an insurance policy, or sell random stuff. I even don't laugh, but my first my first company that I was involved with was Avon. A lot of people laugh at that, but I don't care. I made a lot of money while I was in Avon. Well, actually, it was my mother's company. My mother did it, and I helped her. I kept the commissions practically because she kind of just fell off from network marketing. I continued to do it. But my end goal is, I don't want to live in New Jersey the rest of my life. I've been in New Jersey for as long as I've been alive. I've traveled to different places. I've traveled to different cities. I've traveled all the way out to England just so I can meet my wife. While I was out in the military, that's how I met my wife. We fell in love, and things were great ever since. I don't want my wife to stick around in New Jersey her entire life. I don't want my daughter to grow up in New Jersey. After traveling, I've realized that there's so much more going on in the world that I could offer to my family. You know what I mean? It's not just about me living my life and hanging out and partying and having fun anymore. For those of you that are out there that have children, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When your mindset changes, it's not about you, it's about what you can offer for them. When I grew up in a really crappy neighborhood. I grew up where things were just really rough. I had to deal with, gangs and violence and nonsense and all kinds of crap. And people are very surprised that I was able to turn out the way that I am today. I don't want my daughter to have to go through that or see any of that kind of nonsense. My daughter deserves to go to the best schools, wear the best clothes, fly in helicopters, go parachuting, do all kinds of really cool stuff. She doesn't deserve to go through this. So at the end of the day, my end goal is to create a business so huge that my daughter will never have to work again. I want to be able to leave a legacy behind that I can pass on to her and my wife so that they don't ever have to go out there and scrub toilets and go to the military and do all kinds of things that I had to do just to try and make ends meet to support my family at home. So guys, ask yourself, what is your end goal? What is your ambition? What is it that you want to see at the end of the day? What is it that what is the picture that you're trying to paint for yourself? If you guys have been writing notes, as we're going along, your picture should be becoming more and more clear as time progresses. All right? So now you have to understand also that everybody has ambitions. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's also the people that are on the outside that wanna do work with you, or people that want to buy your products or want to hear about what you want to sell them as well too. You have to first understand that everybody has their ambitions. And people, they'll only put forth massive action only if it benefits them in the long run and it pushes them forward towards their fulfillment. Now, if you don't know anything about what your market's benefit, what their end goal is, or what gives them fulfillment, or what's going to make them happy at the end of the day, you're never really going to be able to sell anything. This is key. I want you to seriously pay attention to this point, and if you can, I want you to write this down. Everybody has ambitions. Nobody wants to be told what to do. Nobody wants to work. I don't want to work. Everybody's a free spirit. Everybody has the ability to be tremendously successful in anything that they do. And people are never going to work just as hard as the boss will work for his company simply because they don't own it. I don't care if you're the highest paid person in that company. You are not going to work anywhere near as hard as the boss is because it's not your company. Now, the main reason why so many people fail in this industry is because the average marketer goes out and they don't have the time to go out and identify their target market. Write this down, target market. Nobody has the time to identify their target market. And this is actually a very key step when it comes to actually making money online, offline, face-to-face, over the phone, whatever. You know, so long as you know who your target market is, like, sales are going to be a hell of a lot easier. You can't just throw your fishing line into the pond and expect the sharks to come and bite it. You're fishing in the wrong pond if you're looking for sharks. If you're looking for guppies, then maybe that's the right spot you should be fishing. You guys starting to catch my drift here? Okay, good. All right. So now, I'll give you a little bit of an example here. All right. Let's say for whatever reason you're working for a construction company, right? And every time you go out and you sell a hammer, a drill, or a saw, or whatever, the company will pay you a commission for everything that you sell. All right. Now, if you're selling tools, would it really make sense to go out and sell it to a baker, or to go and sell it to a fisherman or something like that? Would it make sense to go out and sell construction tools to a baker? It really wouldn't, you know. You may get one or two of these bakers to buy your drill if they need it for various reasons, but the chances of you going out and selling your drill to a baker become tremendously slim because you're only targeting bakers. You know, if you were going to target a baker like, you know, the guy on Cake Boss who builds really huge, crazy cakes and stuff like that, maybe he'd buy your drill, and maybe some other bakers that are just like that, but that's a very small demographic of people that need drills. You know, you might want to change the type of person that you're selling your drill to. They really don't need your drill. You know what I mean? The average baker doesn't need a drill. And if you have this kind of strategy towards your business, you're practically playing a numbers game. A lot of people like to say, oh, network marketing is a numbers game. You have to get X amount of people to join your business, and not everybody's going to say yes. And if they don't say yes, you're not going to make any sales, and it's just not worth it. It's one big scam. Yes, this is true. This is a numbers game. If you have absolutely no idea who you're targeting, who actually wants your products, who actually needs your products, who actually is going to benefit from what you have to share with them, then yes, you're practically playing a numbers game. You have absolutely no idea when your next paycheck is going to come in until you identify your target market. So, if you had some cooking tools, for example, some kitchen equipment, you know, maybe you'd have a much higher chance of making some money from the baker. If you were selling blenders or mixers and rolling pins and flour and, you know, the George Foreman grill or whatever, you know, the baker would most likely probably be willing to sit down and see what you have to offer because the baker's actually going to use your stuff. You're a guy who sells baking tools, kitchen tools, and you came to a baker that's actually going to use your stuff. Do you think you have a much higher chance selling a blender to a baker, or do you have a much higher chance selling a drill to a baker? You know, if you're going to go out there and you're going to sell something like a drill, you might want to go out and sell your drill to someone who's like a mechanic or a plumber or an electrician or someone who's doing maintenance, someone who's actually going to use that drill in the long run. Okay? So now, this is, even though this is common sense, some people really don't implement this when it comes to network marketing. So many people look at this as get rich quick, go out and talk to a whole bunch of people, and back in the day, that strategy kind of worked, where you just go out and talk to random people and get them. Before Facebook, before Twitter, before all these things, you literally were playing a numbers game because you had no idea what somebody else wanted until you actually sat down and spoke with them, or you filled your entire living room with 40 strangers and showed them a video on your television about what it is that you're trying to promote. And you had to basically go out there, sweat your face off, wipe your brow, and be like, all right, guys, look, this is what I'm selling, and this is great, and sign up. And then you so now, when people first start out, the first thing that they do is they go out and they market to their friends and families and just about anybody that they see on the street. They walk up to you, hey, man, I got this business opportunity. Come to my house. Come check this out. Hey, I'm about to sell you something. Hey, come to my house. They come across, they're selling stuff. You know, people are selling stuff. You got to understand that people naturally don't want to be sold. You know what I mean? If you're just walking up to strangers saying, hey, check this out, or come click my link. Let's talk in Facebook terms here. If you go on to Facebook and you're just talking to random people, hey, click my link and check this out, and it'll be really cool, enjoy my business. You send them, you know, 40 pounds of text messages about how great your business is. Nobody really cares because you have no idea who you're talking to or what you're trying to offer to this person. You're just trying to shove your opportunity down that person's throat. When you run out of people to talk to, eventually you burn out, and eventually you quit, and you just say, you know what, I don't think this is a good thing. I don't think this works. I think the network marketing industry is just a scam, and only the people at the top make money, and all kinds of nonsense. People think like that, you know. And the truth is, once you take the time to get the proper education, understand how this industry works, you'll be 30 times as successful as somebody who just goes out there and hustles random people on the street. Because the network marketing industry works just fine. The industry is not in any kind of problem. It's not falling apart. The network marketing industry has been here, correct me if I'm wrong, as early as the 1940s. No, maybe even much earlier than that. If anybody can correct me on that, just write that in the comment section, and then, you know, we'll laugh about how wrong I am later on. Okay? The industry is not the problem, okay? The problem is the marketer who hasn't taken the time to implement this basic understanding that I just mentioned. Okay? If you're going out and you're talking to everybody you know about your business opportunity without actually paying attention to what that person you're talking to actually wants, and all you're focusing on is making money and signing people up and building a huge team and bragging about how much money you're making and flashing it on Facebook and all kinds of stupid, frivolous nonsense, you're not going to make any money. You're never, ever, ever going to make any money. That's the bottom line. You can ask anybody who's very successful in this industry, if you're going out there and you're just flashing crap and you're more concerned about how much money is going to get put into your bank account, you're never going to get any money into your bank account, because this industry is all about helping people. If you can help people get the things that they want and get the things that they're looking for, then you make money. That's the key here. You need to know exactly what the person wants, and you have to position yourself in such a way that you are the person that has the solution to their problem, and you can help them get them the results that they want. Or you can get them, you know, that face cream that tightens their skin. Your skin's wrinkling up. I've got this great cream that can, you know, help you right back up. It'll make you look like you're 15 all over again. Or, hey, man, I see you're gaining weight. I mean, you wouldn't want to go so you wouldn't want to go out to somebody and say, hey, man, you're gaining weight. But you'd say something like, hey, man, like, look, you know, I see that you're trying to lose weight. I saw some of the pictures that you're posting on Facebook. Check this out. I got this product that I've been using for a while. It's gotten me some results. It's gotten some of my friends results in losing weight. I think you might want to check that out. If this person is actively trying to lose weight and you have that solution and you're able to put that in front of somebody that is very serious about trying to lose weight, do you think that person is going to buy? You better believe it. All right? Qualification. This is something that everybody totally skips when it comes to getting people into their business. Sharing your product or opportunity with random people that you haven't even qualified is literally the same equivalent to walking down the block and flashing your business card in the face of random people that you see. And you just expect them to buy or do business with you or work with you or whatever it is you're trying to promote. How annoying would it be if somebody came with a huge billboard and said, hey, man, come and buy cell phones right here, man. Hey, I got this. Hey, I got iPod chargers in my trunk. Hey, check this out. Here's my card. Yo, check this business out. You can lose weight. You don't know if I want to lose weight. I may like being fat. I may like looking the way that I look. What makes you think I'm going to do business with you? Oh, you can make lots of money and we got a great compensation plan and blah, 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 blah. Do you think I care about your compensation plan? Listen, you really don't have anything to offer me. You have no way you can help me out right now. There's money in my pocket. I'm not going to take my money out and give it to you because I don't need what you have to. I don't need what you're trying to sell me. And I'll probably make up an excuse and say I don't have the money to buy what you're offering me anyway. But I'm just trying to cop out because I don't want to give my money to you. I don't even trust you. I don't know you. There's no urgency for me to buy it right now, and I don't need what you're selling. You know what I mean? So basically, if you're just walking up to people, forcing your product down people's throats, and hey, come to my house and check this thing out, or hey, look at this link that I'm sending you right now, nobody's going to look into it. Nobody's going to look into it. If you've been doing this for a while and you haven't been getting any results and nobody wants to do business with you, nobody wants to talk with you or anything like that, it's because you're forcing on them something that they absolutely do not need. So now we're going to do a little bit of an exercise, and I want you guys to seriously take out your pen and pad. If you guys haven't done it before, you really need to do it right now. You absolutely need to do it right now, because this next part is not going to make sense to you at all until you get a pen and pad and you start writing down exactly what I'm about to share with you here. You need to ask these questions to yourself when you're determining who your perfect buyer is going to be. Who is going to be your perfect prospect, all right? Who's going to be the perfect person that will buy everything that you're trying to share here? Do you see what I'm trying to do here, guys? If you guys had no idea who you were selling to before and you weren't getting results, we're about to solve that problem right now. I'm about to show you exactly who you're going to go for, how you're going to go for them, how you're going to position yourself in front of this person, how you're going to get this person to buy whatever the hell it is that you have to offer to them. All right? So the first thing is you need to ask yourself, what on earth am I selling and who is going to buy it? Are you selling vitamins? Are you selling travel incentives? Are you selling products that allow people to save money? Are you selling products that will allow people to get out of a jam if their tire goes flat or you run into some kind of problem? You know what I mean? Are you selling, you know, potions or energy drinks, or are you selling just, you know, mindset building or training? Are you selling website services? Are you a lawyer and you're trying to get more clients? Are you, you know, someone who's a music producer and you're looking for more people to come and check you out so that you can do some work for them? Or are you an aspiring artist that's trying to sell music, or you're trying to get more shows, or you're trying to get more people to your SoundCloud account so that they can hear your music and hear what it is that you have to offer to them? If you're going to do that kind of stuff, who's going to listen to what you have to offer, and who's actually going to go out there and buy what you're offering to them? You need to ask yourself this question, and I want you to write this down and write the answer beneath it as well too. The next thing you want to ask yourself is, what kinds of things would interest my buyer? For example, you're promoting music, right? Let's say in number one, you ask yourself, what are you selling? And you say, okay, I'm selling music. Great. Who's going to buy it? People that listen to music. Okay, that's cool. But that's very basic, that's very vague, and that's not enough information necessary to determine who's actually going to go out there and listen to the stuff that you're trying to put out here. All right? So you want to ask yourself, what kinds of things would interest my buyer? Let's say you're someone who promotes, you know, house music. You know what I mean? What type of artists are people listening to that listen to house? Do they listen to deadmau5? Do they listen to Axwell or Alesso or any of these artists? Does your music sound similar to these kinds of people? What are you wearing? What would the average person that listens to this kind of music wear? Are you dressing the same way as your demographic, or are you promoting your style in the way that your demographic would like to see fit? Are you someone who goes out clubbing and you have, like, you know, strobe lights and neon lights and all kinds of really cool things that would attract your crowd? Is this the kind of thing that you're promoting? Or let's go back to network marketing here. Let's say you're selling, you know, weight loss drinks and stuff. You know, what kinds of things would interest your buyer? Maybe if you were posting things on Facebook, like different, you know, pictures of really awesome food that people can eat to lose weight, or you're uploading videos of yourself teaching, you know, really cool exercises that you use to get, you know, really cool abs, really killer abs, and people want to get abs and stuff like that, and they're going to follow the things that you're posting. We're going to get a little bit more deeper into that, but the thing is, you want to understand, well, what are the types of things that your buyer would be interested in? What are they looking at? What do they want? What are the kinds of things that they surround themselves with? What is the lingo that they're talking? What are some of the slang words or the terms that would be used in this industry? You know, if you're selling like stock trading tips or something, do you know any of the lingo? Like, do you know what a Bollinger Band is, or what a pip is, or what a call is, or a put option? Do you know any of this? Do you know the language that your target demographic is speaking? All right, if you know the language, write that down. Write some of the things that are going to interest your buyer. What are you going to get? What are you going to use to get the buyer to look at what you have to offer to them? All right. Now this one is also pretty key, but not really. It all depends on what it is that you're trying to offer. What is the age and what is the gender of your buyer? If you're selling something like Avon, for example, I'll actually tell you guys a really funny story. Now that we're on the topic of Avon. When I was 17 years old, my mom had absolutely no freaking idea how she was going to go out and sell Avon. My mom wore a lot of makeup back in the day. My mom was a hairstylist and things like that, and she didn't really have anybody that she knew was going to go out and buy Avon. She was going out, and she was practically doing the door-to-door thing, just hoping that there was a woman home that would want to buy their product. You know, so she would knock the door, and a woman would come out, and maybe they were interested, maybe they weren't interested, but then we'd have to hard sell them into buying something, or the husband was home, and all you guys are door-to-door people, and it just became quite a hassle. So I suggested to my mom, like, hey, Mom, do you have, like, any friends that are you know, in church or things like that? Or do you know any churches that we can go to? Like, why don't we target old people? My mom says, why are we going to target old people? Like, old people, you know, they're old, they don't really care much for looks anymore. And I was like, no, Mom, you better believe it. Like, old people really care about their looks. They don't like what age is doing to them. Age is really holding them back. Let's find a way that we can get these old people to come out and check out our products and use the great products that we have to offer to them as well too. Let's go to church and let's go to, like, you know, local functions and local flea markets and things like that and talk to the old people. So what we did was we went to some churches and we sat down, we spoke with some of the old people, and we didn't sell them right then and there. We just told them, hey, look, my mother, she goes out, she sells makeup, she sells some really great stuff that I think would really benefit you. You know, I think that you should you know, come and check this out. We live at this address, come by, we'll show you some stuff. So my mom had like a little makeup party. People came over, put on some makeup, did a few things. And when we were out there, we gave a presentation. We showed them what it was all about. We showed them, and we didn't mention anything about making money. That's one thing that people also forget, is if you're in a network marketing industry, you got to understand what is it that your target market wants. My target market, in this specific example, wants to look good. They want to look beautiful. They want to go home to their husbands and make their husbands happy. They do not care about making money. Okay, that's not what they came here for. I didn't come to share with them a business opportunity. I came to share with them how they can look really good and how you can be my customer long term. Now, when you're my customer long term and you enjoy what you have to offer, then I can bring up the opportunity to you that, hey, if you like these products so much, why don't you go out and sell it? Really? Yeah, if you sell these products and you become a distributor, you'll have to pay a much cheaper price so that you can maintain your good looks, and you can also get these products at warehouse prices so that you can go and sell them full price to your friends as well too. You can do what I do. It'll be great. Really? Sign me up. You see what I'm doing here, guys? Oh, man. Okay, so now the fourth thing, we kind of touched on this a little bit. What is it that you're going to do in that person's life that you can actually help them with? You know what I mean? If I'm helping somebody look good with makeup products or losing weight with weight loss products, and the reason why I'm bringing up these industries the most is because, like, I've been in about 6 or so different companies where I've sold travel incentives, I've sold, you know, I've sold makeup equipment, I've sold health and wellness products, I sell, you know, mindset training, blogging training. I've sold just about everything. And I first got my start in selling insurance to people. I sold life insurance to old people. Typically, a lot of people like to stay away from old people and not work with old people because they tend to be difficult to work with, but that's really not the case at all. You got to keep in mind that the older people control 60% of America's money. They control most of the economy. They have the most money to spend, and they're more than willing to look into things that can help benefit them in the long run. But you can't just bum rush them with something that's gonna, yo, this is a business and this is big, blah, blah, blah. If you can't break it down to the terms that your target demographic can understand, you're not going to be able to sell it to them. I want you to go and get your laptop and log on to Facebook and explain to your grandma how to upload a video and syndicate it to all your friends on YouTube and Twitter and Vine, and try and explain every single one of these platforms to your grandmother. I promise you, you're gonna have to explain that same concept at least 6 or 7 times. Unless your grandma's like really savvy and she's really up to the times, you're not gonna be able to teach her that. You know what I mean? But if your grandma wants to go out and communicate with friends and stuff like that, hey grandma, you can use Facebook. Boom, leave it at that. Give your grandma what she wants. Don't tell her a bunch of stuff that she doesn't care about. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right, so now, 5, how can my product push them closer to fulfillment? If somebody wants to go out and they want to use my products to help them, you know, get a better discount, get a better rate, and whatever it is that they're using, and I can also show them a way that they can make money with it as well too, and not just make money, but actually go out and make a difference in people's lives. Go out and help people, give them the results that they're looking for, share with them some of the things that are going to benefit them in the long run. And I can show them that this is a great way to retire, it's a great way to leave your job, or it's a great way to stay home and hang with your kids, kind of like what I'm doing. You know, if you can show somebody that, like, this is how you can achieve fulfillment, these are some of the things that you can use to help benefit yourself in the long run, people are going to be more willing to buy from you. Because you're not just shoving a product down their throat. You know what they want. You've given them what they want. You've showed them how it works. They like how it works. And now you're showing them something that can help them get some more fulfillment in their life and show them how they can actually use that product in the long run to better their lives. Guys, catch my drift? All right. So once these questions have been answered, it becomes much easier for you to determine who your product will be best suited for. Okay? By coming to this understanding, you can now determine a much higher probability of sales by targeting the specific pocket of people. All right? So guys, like I was saying before, there's a lot of people that don't like Facebook and the way Facebook is set up, and it's all one big, social thing. It's constantly changing and it's just too complicated. Well, I want to tell you guys this. Whether you like it or not, Facebook is here to stay. It's going to be here in the long run, and it's right now the marketer's best friend. It is the ultimate way to get in contact with the rest of humanity. Other than, getting their Skype account or getting their AIM or whatever, that's a little bit too tedious. They say that if Facebook were to be compared to all the world's nations, Facebook would be the third largest country in the world. There's currently about, I think, 4 billion people out of the 7 billion people on the planet that are on Facebook. That number could be off, but I know there's a lot of people that are on Facebook. If somebody can correct me, please write that inside of the comments. All right? So the beauty of Facebook is now it's even easier than ever before for you to go out and find your pocket of people, your target audience, or whatever keyword you decide to use here. Now, the strategy that we're going to go over tonight was originally founded by Fraser McDonald, like I explained it earlier, and he figured out how you can go on, you can find targeted buyers on Facebook simply by completing a search. So many people have no idea that this capability is even possible. And when I first saw this information, it totally blew my mind when I seen just how powerful this thing really is. Okay? Now, there's tons of people that are on our team. If you don't know about our team is called the ASF, the Abundance, Success, and Freedom Movement. We're one of the biggest teams inside the ILN. Over I'd say 7 out of 10 people that we have on the leaderboards right now are members that are inside of the ASF training, and every single one of them are utilizing the techniques that I'm about to share with you today. But today, you guys are the first, so consider yourself. I just noticed something. There's a typo where it says Facebook. It's a basic box strategy. All right, let's pretend nobody saw that. So you guys are lucky because most of the people inside of our company still haven't even got a chance to see this updated strategy. So if you're here in the public and you're not inside of ILN, or you're not with our team, you're not with ASF, consider yourself lucky. You guys are in for one hell of a treat, because I'm going to show you how I've been able to get myself, my teammates, and tons of other people that have been using the strategy, how to get some very serious, massive results. So tonight, I'm going to be demonstrating this strategy for you guys in real time. I'm going to log into my Facebook account, and I'm going to show you my show you my Facebook account, how this strategy works. Plus, I'm going to show you how I made some of these very small modifications to the strategy that have been able to enable some very phenomenal results for myself, some of the leaders in ILN, some of the leaders on our team, and myself, of course. All right? So now, guys, this is key here. This is, once again, like I was saying, if you aren't taking notes, this is the time to start taking notes. All right? If you follow this strategy and you lock arms with us today, you are guaranteed to see results. And I'm not hyping this up, okay? I'm really not hyping this up. I'm not trying to talk nonsense here, but I promise you, if you use this strategy, you will see results, okay? I've already pre-tested this last week with my team. There's about 10 or 20 people that were on us. Every single one of us that went out here and did exactly what I said and followed every single one of the steps that I showed them saw results. And I promise you, if you stick around until the end and you do what I tell you, you're going to see results. Also, if you stick around, like I said, the people that are taking notes and the people that are paying attention here, you guys are also going to be in for a few bonuses that I'm going to share with you guys as well, too. So I want you guys to take everything that I'm saying right now very seriously, like dead, and go out here and make it happen. All right? So, guys, it's the end of the presentation. Let's begin. We're going to log into my Facebook page now. First off, let me see how you guys are doing in the back area. Okay? All right, great. We are live still. Woo-hoo. Okay. Whoop, wrong account. Let's log into Facebook. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to close all of these windows. As you can see, my Facebook page has been blowing all the way up right now. So many people are tuning into the event right now. So many people are watching. Look at this fact right here. All right, let's pause that. I'm going to shut down my chat. I don't want to have any more people inboxing me or sending me messages or anything like that. If you guys have anything to say and you're watching this live right now, just go to the main page and drop your comments in there. So guys, let me show you my strategy, okay? And how I've made some modifications to it. Now, if you guys don't know anything about me, I told you a little bit about myself. I'm a United States Air Force veteran, Okay, I've been involved for quite a while. I know all the lingo. I know how veterans think. I know how military people think. I know everything about them and what they actually want to do in life. I know that military veterans are go-getters. I know people that are even active duty are go-getters. I know people that are out there and they're really trying to make it happen. Some of the best workers we have in our workforce are United States veterans or even former or even foreign military veterans, okay? We just know exactly how to make things happen. Now, this is my specific niche, okay? If you go out here and you try and target my niche, you're probably going to fail, unless you're a veteran yourself or you have some kind of way where you can relate to these kinds of people, you're probably going to fail. At the end of the day, this strategy is meant for you to be able to identify with your audience and be able to. Let's see, are we still live here? Okay, good. If you need to be able to identify with your audience, know what your audience wants, know how you can communicate with your audience, and kind of get the job done that way. If you really can't, you're not going to be successful here. So without further ado, the first thing I want you guys to notice, I'm pretty sure some of you guys that have used this before, you probably just type in somebody's name to go directly to their page, and that's all most people really know the Facebook search function for being all about. Some people think that that's just all you can really do with it, and that's all there really is to it. But there's a hell of a lot more to it than that, okay? I bet some of you guys didn't know that you can find people that like the same thing that you do. You know what I mean? If this was back when I was about 17 years old and I really sucked at getting a date, this would have been a phenomenal tool, okay? So let me show you guys how this works, right? The first thing I want to do here is I want to target people that aren't my friends, people that I don't know. Now, inside of my Facebook page, if you go to my Facebook page and you see some of the people that I'm hanging out with, all of us, we're all network marketers, we're all business people, we're all heavily invested, and we all know about how this industry works. Every single one of the people that are up here are network marketers. Hey, there goes Frazier. You know what I mean? Every single one of them. Every single one of these guys know about business. They already know about how to recruit. They know about sales. You don't have to waste your time explaining to these people that, oh, network marketing isn't a scam. Or, you don't have to go through any of that, okay? These people are already financially educated to understand that this is a powerful system, and this is the ultimate way to actually leverage your time and income so that you can do better things with your life or spend more time doing the things that you actually love. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go out and I'm going to target people. And that's another thing, guys. You can get very, very, very specific with Facebook. So it's like just type in whatever, and you'll most likely find things that contribute to what you want. For example, you can already see here are some of the searches that I've done before in the past, and it's already coming up. People that work at the United States Air Force, people who live in my city, people who went to school with me, people who go to where I go to school now. College is a scam. It's a bit of a joke. I don't know why it's showing that. You know, people who use Perfect Capture Machine, whatever. You know, what I want to do is I want to go to people who aren't, well, are not my friends who work at. Now, what I tend to do is I look for people who are already involved in network marketing or they like network marketing or something like that. Here's another thing that you can do. If you don't want to say people who work at, you can say people who like, you know, and it'll change also. People who like Tyrese Gibson, people who like different pages, people who like MLM, or people who like multi-level marketing. You guys see what's happening here? Facebook is only going to show me people that I'm not friends with that like all of this stuff. Are you guys beginning to see the power behind this here? Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go for people who work, because people who are working are more solidly tied to the things that they like. If they work somewhere, then it'll work out a hell of a lot better. So in this example, I'm going to put people who work at random company, let's say Wake Up Now. All right, let's say people who work at Wake Up Now. All right, nothing against Wake Up Now. I'm great friends with a lot of the people that are involved in Wake Up Now. I'm just using them for an example. They just so happen to be the first company that came and crossed my mind. So now, here's one thing I really want to acquaint you with. For now, the only thing that we've got here is like I'm not friends with any of these people, and every single one of these people work at Wake Up Now, or they're involved with Wake Up Now, or they've been in Wake Up Now at some point in the past. I want you guys to pay attention to where it says these people are working. Independent business owner at Wake Up Now. Changing lives at Wake Up Now, leader at Wake Up Now, CEO, Infinity Downline, employer at Wake Up Now. Every single one of these people are in Wake Up Now. They're all in Wake Up Now. All these people are network marketers. Now, some people, you can just stop right here and just start targeting your audience here. But I like to get very, very deep and very, very specific for the type of people that I'm looking for. You can target specifically females, or you can target just males. If we click females here, we'll see how the list changes. So there's nothing but females that are showing up here. Nothing but girls, nothing but girls, nothing but girls that are all involved in Wake Up Now. I'm going to leave that at neutral, though, because I just want to target both people at this point. If you want to target stay-at-home moms or just people who, you know, are married but are involved in the network marketing industry in some way, you can go to married. You can see all kinds of couples here. And then let's say we're going for stay-at-home moms here. All of them are either stay-at-home moms or they're married and involved in Wake Up Now in some form or another. You guys practically get the drift here. I'm going to remove these two. Remove that. Okay. So now I like to get a little bit more specific. So like I said, I like to target a lot of veterans. I like to target military people. So the next thing that I'm going to do is, in that little area, I kind of skipped that here, but right next to it, there was a little button that said Add. It kind of looks like this. I clicked it already, so you guys might have missed it. You click that, and then it'll pop up a whole new thing for employers. So here it is, another thing for employers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to target United States Air Force members, people who are involved in network marketing that are also in the United States Air Force, vehicle operator, United States Air Force, independent business owner at Wake Up Now. Goes on, list goes on. All these guys are in Air Force. All of these guys are involved in network marketing. So you can get even more and more specific. That wasn't all of it. You can get more specific for that. Let's say we wanted to go out and target someone who was involved in real estate, or someone who's involved in weight loss, or people who are physical trainers, or people that are hip-hop artists and things like that. What you would do is you would go down to the area where, even another thing I forgot to mention, if you wanted to get really specific and say, you know, you wanted to talk to people that only speak your language, if you can't speak English, but you can speak Spanish very well, you can target a bunch of Spanish people, or people who speak Spanish very well. And Facebook is only going to show people that have put Spanish as one of their languages inside of their profile, and then you can speak with these people. You can have conversations and do what you got to do. What's going on here? All right. You can even, you know, narrow it down to religious views. If you want people to work with that are in your same church, your same religious denomination, your political views, even school. If you're going to, here's another tip. I'll share this one with you guys now that we're on it. Might as well. If you're in college, I think that's probably hands down the easiest way to actually make money online, especially if you live on campus. You are on campus. Let me give you just a real quick rundown of what I would do if I was in college. I'm not in college, but I would go out and I would look for what is the most popular fraternity or sorority on campus. I would go into college here. I would go into here. I would type in the name of college of the college that they're going for, and then I would go into their like section and I would add, you know, and I would type in the name of their fraternity. Let's say Kappa Phi. I don't know any of the names, but okay, there you go. You see that? Now there's a whole bunch of people that are popping up that are in any one of these fraternities. I don't know anything about fraternities. Didn't really go to college. Went straight to the military. So this is just an example here. I've told somebody the strategy and gotten some very good results by doing it. That person just so happened to be in a company that sells energy drinks. You know what I mean? A lot of kids that are in college, they want to stay up late. They want to be able to crush things out. Hit them up. Hey, you guys were in a fraternity. You guys are really popular. Think about it this way. You just get one guy or one girl in one of these fraternities or one of these sororities. One of the popular ones. You get them to sign up in your company, or you sell them something that they actually need. You position yourself in a way where you can actually help them get what they want. Hey, you want to make some more money from college? I got something that can also keep you up while you're taking your classes so that you can have more focus and more determination to get the job done. You can also have fun. It's a great drink that you can have, and you can make some money on the side while you're in school. Sounds like something you want to check out? Definitely. Let me show you something real cool. You show them that product. They purchase that product. They love your product. This person's in a fraternity. They're popular. They know a lot of people. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to go out and tell all their sorority sisters or their fraternity brothers, and guess what's going to happen? You are going to blow up. I've done this about 3 or 4 times with other clients. I've never personally done it because I'm not in college. I don't really know anything about these fraternities, but it was just an idea that came to my mind. I've tried it 3 different times with 3 different people, and it's worked very successful. But that's just a little tidbit that I wanted to share with you guys there. So you can get very, very specific with this strategy. You can get tremendously, tremendously specific. So you can choose the year these people were born, what city they were born in, where they grew up in, you know, how many siblings they've got, if they've got children. Okay, you know, if they've got children of whoops other, you know what I mean, and you can just put the name of the person that they've got kids with. Well, this is a little bit more specific. If you're looking for people that are, you know, relatives of, like, you know, some of my friends here that are showing up here, but that's way too detailed. I don't need somebody to be that detailed. Hell, here's a good one as well. Let's say you're a business owner, right, and you sell, you know, chicken wings or something like that, right? You can look for people who checked into Buffalo Wild Wings or something. You know what I mean? People who recently checked into Buffalo Wild Wings that work at Wake Up Now, they're involved in the United States Air Force, and it'll narrow down to show you all of these people. And if you're trying to go out and you're trying to sell something, that's a little too targeted, so nothing really came up. If you're trying to go out and you're trying to sell your chicken products to these people, guess who's going to buy it? All these people that have already been involved in what you're looking for. They've been to a company similar to what you've got to offer, and you've got something better that you can show them as well. So this right here that I'm showing you now is the Fraser McDonald strategy. This is his method of targeting people, and finding the best way to position people. Position yourself in front of people. Now, with me, I'm a network marketing coach. I'm a consultant. I teach people how to sell, recruit, do all kinds of things. So the ideal prospect for me would be somebody who's involved in network marketing. For you, it may be somebody different. It could be somebody involved in health and wellness. It could be somebody involved in real estate, or whatever the case may be. You know, the first thing that I would actually end up doing is, let's say I wanted to check this guy out, right? Typically, what Fraser McDonald's strategy would be is he'd find people, like the buck would literally stop here. You target the people out here, you send them a message about, you know, whatever it is. We're going to get into that a little bit later. You send them a message, and they'll either add you back, and you start a conversation, you build on relationships, and things like that, and it works there. Me, I like to take the strategy even deeper. Like, I take it down to such a level that I know for a fact you're going to add me back. If you don't add me back, you're going to go and look at some of the things that I have to offer. You're going to see the value that I offer. You're going to agree with what I have to share with you, and you're going to add me back. You're going to message me back. You're going to like me back. And the reason why that is if you go to my Facebook page and you look at some of the things that I'm posting, and if you guys are in network marketing, I highly suggest you go out there and you do the same thing as well too. I'm posting nothing but things regarding network marketing. Here's this picture of my daughter. Here's a picture of me and Vincent Ortega Jr. He's like the owner of the Internet Lifestyle Network. You know, he's a great guy. He's big in the network marketing industry. If you guys have been involved in the network marketing industry, you would recognize Mark Hoverson and how many lives he's changed, and how he's changed so many of the best marketers we've got in the world right now have been trained by this guy right here. So if you see something like that, you say, okay, well, this guy not only is a network marketer, but he's in the company of some very cool people. Let me see what this guy has to offer. You'll see some of my videos. I'm posting things on here, like some of the results that some of the people that follow me are getting with some of the techniques that I've been sharing with you. It's not just me posting things. I've literally turned my Facebook page into a storybook of success, not just for myself, but for other people. I allow other people to post some of the great things that are happening in their life and some of the things that I've been talking about. In this video here, this is a video that I posted a while back for the webinar that you guys are currently on right now. And it's been a pretty damn good success. A lot of you guys are here today, and I really commend you for that. Here's somebody who's happy for the ad. They were great for the Hangout. This is somebody who tuned into the Hangout last Monday. The average person who's a network marketer, and they come to my page and they see something like this, like, who's this Prempeh William guy? Why is he talking about all these great things? Why is he on this Hangout teaching all these leaders right here? Like, what's he all about? What's he doing? This guy's good friends with Fraser. You know, what's the deal here? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? He's got someone like Fraser out here talking about his strategy. Fraser's making 5 figures a month, and he's getting advice from this guy. Like, he's getting, you know, results with his strategy. What's he all about? I want to know what this guy's all about. So as people are on your page looking at what you have to offer, you need to go out there and you need to do the same thing. As of right now, the only thing I know about this person is he's involved in Wake Up Now, and he just so happens to be in the United States Air Force. What I like to do is I like to look into it and see what, hey, Shepherd Air Force Base, I was stationed out here a while back. See, I could use something like that in conversation. I'll get to that in a little bit. So the first thing I'll do is I'll do a little bit of research to try and find out more about this person, what they're all about, what they're doing, or what's going on in their lives, and I'll find things that I can comment on. On this specific person's page, however, though, and if your page is set up like this, you want to make sure that you change it. There's no way I can really communicate with this guy. He doesn't have a comment box or anything like that. All I can really do is send him a message. I can't even follow this guy, so that's kind of a problem. So this is someone that I typically wouldn't want to work with, unfortunately. It looks like he would have been a great guy, but it's just not going to work. Let me go and check out. Let's see what this guy's all about. He seems pretty interesting. Charles Yeka. I can't even comment on this guy's page as well. Let me go back. So guys, even though the strategy may take a little bit longer than you would think, you would get much higher results in the long run because you can, geez, none of these people. I don't understand how you can be a network marketer and you literally shut off your page to the open public. You don't want to do that, guys, because you're going to leave a lot of money on the table. You're going to leave a lot of connections out on the table that you just can't, you know, really work with. A lot of these people right now aren't open. Let's look for someone else. Let's see, Alana Smith. And another one. Let's go back. We're going to find someone good, guys. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. Nope. What is going on tonight? Nope. Let's see. We're going to find somebody. This guy's totally got his account closed off. Let's see. Let's see this guy. Another one. Oops. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's remove the United States military for now. Let's just target regular old people that are involved in Wake Up Now. I've already talked with most of these people, so let's scroll down to someone that I haven't spoken with yet. All right, let's see this guy with the Awakening drink. Let's see what he's all about. Okay, good. All right, so as you can see, this is someone who actually knows a thing or two about marketing. They know that they have to have their account open and they have to have their account open to the public so that people can actually see what's going on in their life. So the first thing that I like to look for is, like, I like to look for things like this. I like to see what's going on in this person's life, see if they're actively involved in the community, and it looks like he is. It looks like he's taking it seriously. Here's, I guess, some friends and family that he's hanging out with. You know, they're all involved in Wake Up Now. They're all really doing their thing. He's out here. He's having fun. He's going on trips. He's doing great things. Now, typically, the first thing you would do with this, with the original strategy, would be just go out, send this person a message, and kind of hope for the best. What I like to do is I like to actually try and know about this person. I want to know what exactly this person is doing, where they stand right now in their business, how things are going, some of the things that they're interested in. Okay, so he's interested in so-called gang-related. All right, I've watched that show before. You like Robert Kiyosaki, GoPro. So you're actually taking some time to actually develop yourself with network marketing. Let's look at some more of the books that he's reading. Okay, he's only got 2 books up there. Never mind. All right, so what I like to do is I like to go through some of the posts that they're saying, and I look for posts that are done by them that, you know, that I can come in there and I can show some support to what they're doing. So let's see what he's got. How bad do you want it? Most people want to become successful, but they just kind of want to. How bad is your why? Why? So strong. Okay, then I would like that comment. I would leave comments. I would go through his stuff and just practically go through this. Now, don't just leave lame comments like, "Oh, awesome," or "That's cool," or whatever. Like, actually look into their stuff. Actually look into what they're trying to share. Like, you know, people like to know that there's people on the other side of the world that are getting. You see, look, boom, you see that right there. He already liked my comment, and I have no idea who this guy is. This guy knows. He has no idea who I am. You know, but I liked what I just posted on his page. We're gonna keep doing that a little bit more. So that just shows us that this guy is online right now, and he's paying attention to what I'm saying right now. The key to happiness is having dreams. The key to success is making your dreams come true. Oh my God. Well, that worked really fucking fast. Excuse my language. That worked really fast, because I totally wasn't expecting that. All right, so I'm going to confirm this a little bit later, and I'm going to talk to this guy a little bit more because I want to build a little bit more rapport with this guy. I want this guy to like actually take the time to look into what I'm trying to share with him here. All right, you have the ability to choose what you want to do. You have to believe great things are going to happen in your life. Do everything that you can, prepare, pray, and achieve to make it happen. Absolutely, brother. Amen. Strive to be a success, right? What? And he sent me a message, I think. Thanks, Purple, for the comment. Hope you're enjoying your day. So now, this guy has opened a dialogue with me. This is something that typically happens. If I were to just come out and just send a message to this guy, hey, how's it going, man? My name's Prempeh William, and I've been involved in the network marketing industry for so great. You know, check this out, bro. Here's my link. Join my business, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. We have a compensation plan where you can make $4 billion. They don't care. I don't know this guy. I didn't take the time to get to know him. But by me coming to this guy's page and just posting a very simple comment that came, and I really support you. I think what you're doing is great. He sees it and says, oh, well, there's some stranger out here on the internet that really supports what I'm doing. He likes what I'm doing. I like that comment. You know, let me go reach out to this guy, bro. You know, hey, thanks for your comment. Hope you're enjoying your day, man. You know, so I would say something like, you know, so, you know what? I'll probably message this guy a little bit later because I want to continue with this conversation here. This training right now isn't necessarily about how to go out and close sales or anything like that. What I'm trying to teach you is how to go out and find more people to get their eyes on what you have to offer. By me going through this guy's page, liking some of his comments, liking some of the things that he's sharing right now, what he's most likely going to end up doing is going onto my page and liking some of the things that I'm sharing. Or he's going to be looking at some of my videos or some of the things that I've got here some of the things that I've got that I'm promoting with other people in the network marketing business. I want to find some pictures of him. Let's see. Okay, so that's just one example. That's just one person. Now, what I would have to do later is I would just go onto Facebook, speak with this guy, open some dialogue, talk a little bit about how he's doing in his business. Is he seeing results in his business? Is he getting the things that he wants in his business? Is he really enjoying what he's doing right now, or does he need a little bit of help? Does he need help closing sales? Does he need help getting more people to check out his product? Does he need more help talking to people, looking for people? Listen, we just were on this webinar for a few minutes, and just within 5 minutes alone, I've been able to just come to this guy's page, talk to him about just a few things that are on my mind that I think about him. I think you're a great guy. I think what you're doing is good. You know, he reaches out to me instead. Let's go and do this with another person now. That's just one example. Let's go for another guy. Let's see Mr. Stefan Carter. Wake up now, changing lives. All right. That's good, man. Dragon Ball Z. Sweet. All right. You guys don't watch Dragon Ball Z, you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you watch the show, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is why it's powerful to actually reach out to people and communicate with one another and try and get to be inside their lives and know what's going on with them. You know what I mean? Okay, people out here selling light bulbs for $25 each. How many of y'all into the hype? You guys getting some value out of this? Let me see what you guys are talking about here. I haven't came back here in a while and seen what you guys are up to. You guys getting some value out of this right now? Wow, there's a lot of comments in here. I'm gonna have to read these after we get done here. All right. So let's skip that. Don't really care about that. Let's see. Burger King jipping people with small sandwiches. But what this guy is going to end up doing is he's going to come to his page and see things like, who the heck is this guy that's just liking all my stuff? He's commenting on all my stuff. You know, this guy's liking my pictures. He's just like, you know, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, where'd this guy come from? You know, what's he all about? You know, this guy's commenting on my pictures. Now the guy's following me on Facebook. What's going to happen is if this guy's offline and he does sign on, he's going to see things. He's going to see there's just some random guy. He's liking my comments. He's posting all my things, and he's posting good stuff. He's not posting negative stuff. He's not posting any nonsense. He's following my page. Where's this guy coming from? What's he all about? He's going to come to my page, see I'm a network marketer, see I'm a leader in the industry, see that I'm actually getting results for people. I'm actually helping change people's lives. He's going to be like, well, you know what? I think this is somebody that I actually may want to end up doing work with. I may want to get in contact with this guy at some point. You know, with what this guy has to share here. So what I would do is I would open a dialogue with this guy, and I would say something like, yo, look, this guy that we added before, he's on my page right now, looking at the videos that I've posted. I don't know which video that is. Right? In fact, let me see which video that is that he's referring to. Okay, he likes this picture that I've got with Vincent Ortega. He likes this video that I recently did. Uh-oh. He's probably going to log into the webinar right now and say, wait a minute, this guy's targeting me. This video is about the webinar. So as you guys can see, this is actually working. You got to get the guy to want to come and see what's going on with you and what you're all about. He's a network marketer. So everything that I'm talking about pertains to what he's looking for. You get what I'm saying here, guys? It's very simple. It's not difficult. You know what I mean? Find what the people want, give them what they want, and put yourself in front of them. So I came across your page about the post you made about oops. So guys, let's do a little recap of the message here. You see, look, oh, boom, you see this guy's over here liking the comments that I'm sharing here. Do you guys see this, man? Do you guys see the power of this stuff here? Are you guys like really starting to see this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just spoke to this guy like not even that long ago. Boom, he's liking everything. Guys, this stuff works, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it totally works. Like, over the past 3 days, I've been able to get 40 opt-ins into my list. Like, much easier than I've ever been able to do before. Like, I had an autoresponder sitting on idle for like about 6 or 7 months. I never really used it. Didn't know how I was going to use it or how I'm going to get people to, you know, check out what I'm trying to share with them. And I was like, you know what? Let me try and modify this strategy. Let me see if I can try and get into people's lives, find out more about what's going on in people's lives, and hopefully I can get these people on my list so I can get them to check out what I've got to offer. But 98% of the time, if you follow this strategy, you're not going to go out and have to share your link with people or have to get people to you're not going to have to go out there and force your link down people's throat. Remember, people are already looking into what you have to offer to them. If you've got a few links on your page that's attached to valuable content, you want to make sure you're posting really good content on your page that people are going to go out there and engage with. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't have any ideas for any good content, or you're involved in the network marketing industry, just go on my page, look at some of the things that I'm posting, like a few things, share a few of the things. But better yet, I want you to go out there and try and replicate some of the things that I'm doing. Listen, Fraser McDonald told me the same thing when I first got started, and I kind of didn't really pay much attention to him because I didn't really believe in the power that Facebook really had. But when I really decided to finally, you know, get my ego off the placard and start listening to people, like, you know, I was looking at it like, look, Fraser's 23 years old. He's younger than me. He's a young guy. I'm not going to listen to this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do my own thing. I went and I spun my wheels for hours on end, and I never really made a dime doing what I was doing. I used to be great back in the day, but on Facebook, I wasn't making a dime. A dime, bro, you know? But then when I decided to finally listen to what this guy's talking about, try and share some of the things that he's been sharing with me, and do what he's been telling me, you know, start posting videos, posting content, posting things that people actually like, post things that people are looking for. If you're in health and wellness, post pictures of you know, healthy snacks, healthy exercises, things that would pertain to the type of stuff that your people are looking for. You know what I mean? You post that kind of stuff, when people come to you, they're gonna accept that, they're gonna appreciate that, and then they're gonna like your stuff more often. They're gonna share your stuff more often, and they're gonna start asking you, what is it that you do? Well, I thought you'd never ask. Here's my link. It doesn't come off as creepy or weird by shoving your link down someone's throat. It's much more subtle and much more low-key when you get somebody to ask for your link, and you simply just give it to them. You know what I mean? Beautiful stuff here. So let me get back into this message because we're running a little bit low for time. I don't want to keep you guys all night. So I kind of follow a really basic formula when it comes to writing out messages. The first thing that I'll do is, like, I'll introduce the person, say what's up, you know, greet them by name and things like that, and I'll let them know exactly what I was doing on their page. Don't come up with some elaborate BS excuse. You know, don't be like, oh, well, I'm just some, you know, network marketing guru, or I'm the best guy. And you know, just be honest. You know what I mean? I was looking through Facebook, which is true, came across your page and saw that post you made about burgers, which is pretty funny. I commented on that. He even liked that comment. And you want to make sure that you're talking about stuff that you've commented on and looked for. This is the reason why you have to look for stuff that people are posting on, so that when you do mention it in a comment, that person's going to know that you actually took the time to look at what they were talking about. You found some kind of similarity that you liked with them, and you can bring it up in conversation. It's like an icebreaker. It's literally the same thing as talking to somebody in the street. You guys come out with an icebreaker. So, hey, how's the weather? You know what I mean? Same thing. Yo, that comment you made was pretty funny. You know, I just wanted to reach out and say what's up, see how you were doing. I see that you're an independent business person, which he is. He probably doesn't know that I'm a businessman yet until I mention it. Well, I'm a businessman myself. You know what's going to happen? He's going to go on my page and check that out. I'm letting him know I want to hang out with other like-minded individuals. I want my newsfeed to be filled with great content and cool stuff, and I want people like you that are also businessmen to be a part of my circle. You know what I mean? I look forward to having conversations with you. I want to talk with you in the future and, you know, share great ideas and stuff. You know what I mean? He's going to look at that and be like, wow, well, you know, this guy's reaching out to me. We're both on the same playing field here, and I would send a message with a template similar to that. Now, I want to stress this to you. I want to absolutely stress this to you. Do not copy and paste what I just shared to this guy, okay? Every message that I send to people is absolutely different. Every single message is tailored to the person in specific and what they're doing and what's going on in their life, and that's the key here. If you don't know what to say to somebody, look at their page. Look at what they're talking about. Look at where they're from. Are you in Georgia? I was recently in Georgia. Or, hey, man, I saw this post, and that was great. Or, you know, whatever. Find some kind of similarity that you got. If you're looking for your target audience and you're doing exactly like I said, and you're looking for people that you want to work with, people that you want to deal with, you know what I'm saying? For example, I'll even show you something here. This girl that was on here, I spoke with her like maybe last Friday. You know what I'm saying? She's having a kid. You know, it's her first child. I was talking to her about how I had my first daughter. Things are great. Things are really cool. We had a really, really long conversation about really cool stuff. Before I ever even went into talking about network marketing, she eventually said, hey, man, I was looking at your page. I was checking out some of your stuff, and, you know, you look like somebody that, you know, I'd really like to get on here. Hey, what's the team saying? Great webinar. All right, guys, don't worry. I got more coming. I got more coming. You know, I was talking about her. We were sharing some really great stuff, and, you know, she was really appreciating some of the things we were talking about, to the point that she said, hey, man, what is it that you do? What are you all about? What are you doing? It's like, well, you know, I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. Listen, I'm actually doing a webinar on Monday. The webinar that you guys are currently on right now. She's probably watching. If you are watching, I just want to say, hey, what's up, Amy? How's everything going? You know, mentioned it to her. You know, told her to tune in. She opted into my list. She's most likely checking this webinar out right now, or a few other things. So like I was saying, guys, the more targeted you are with your market, the more you know what your market is about, or who you're going for, what you're trying to sell to them, what you're trying to position to them, and how you're trying to benefit their lives, or it becomes very easy to come up with conversations or find ways that you can help these people. For example, if you went to somebody's page who wasn't really getting any results. Random person. Let's just see here. You know, okay, by digging through this person's page, I can tell that this is exactly what's going on with this person. This person's involved in network marketing, but they're not promoting network marketing. They're not marketing enough. Either they're not making any money at all, or they quit the business altogether and just forgot to change their name to what it is that they're doing right. I mean, change their business thing to what they're doing. For example, she hasn't even posted since July. You know what I mean? She may still be active on this account. She may have network. She's actually using it effectively the way that she should. And by looking through her page, I can pushing this well. She's not really doing what, you know, the average marketer would do to actually get people to come and check out their stuff. This is the average page of someone who's just a regular person who's just, you know, going about life using Facebook to communicate with friends and family. And that's cool and all, but that's not somebody that's in my target market. I want somebody who's avid, someone who's active, someone who's a go-getter, someone who's really serious about what they want to do. I want to look for people like this, you know, people that are, you know, doing their thing, that are actually working, that are making money, that are getting results, that are helping their team, that are posting motivating things, that are talking about ways that they can help benefit other people and make all kinds of different things. These are the kinds of people that I want to have inside of my connect with and work with. So guys, in a nutshell, this is the ASF Facebook strategy. Implement this, and I want you guys to go out there. Absolutely no excuse at all as to why you can't have 30 leads on your list a day. 40. Me, the most I had in one day yesterday was 40 different conversations I've been able to have with 40 different people. 40 very in-depth conversations as well. Not just, hey, how's it going? How's your life? Yo, check out my business. I mean, people, the more ammo you have to use with whatever objection they've got at you. If someone's got a problem and they're not getting results in their business or whatever, how long have you been promoting your business? I've been promoting your business for about 4.5 months. Where's your sponsor? Is your sponsor helping you? I can't get in contact with your sponsor. Look, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Look, it's pretty unfair that people get involved in this industry and they don't really have the appropriate support to get them started or help them, you know, do what they need to do inside this industry. You know what I mean? Look, I'm here to help you, bro. I want to actually help you out and make sure that you're seeing results in your business today. So listen, man, check us out. I've got this webinar. I'm going to be teaching you to recruit, how you can do all kinds of things, or whatever it is that you're trying to promote to somebody. Hey, man, if you want to lose some weight, I got a product that I can show you right here. You know what I mean? Just find the best way to position yourself in front of somebody, but you're never going to know how to position yourself in front of somebody or how to share with somebody what you're trying to sell them unless you know exactly what their problem is or what their inner pain is or how you can even go out there and resolve that pain for them. So guys, that I shared with you guys a huge wealth of knowledge before I had to take and read about that. So guys, if you guys have taken notes, what I want you to do is I want you to take a picture of your notebook, take a picture of your pad, take a picture of whatever the hell it is that you use to take notes tonight, and I want you to post those pictures on my wall, and I want you to write a little bit about some of the value that you got and some of the great things that you've been able to implement into your business that have changed the way you've looked at business and how you've been able to use my strategies to help broaden your horizons in your business, okay? For the people that do that, I've got a surprise for you. But before I get into that, guys, I want to explain to you that where I got to where I am right now wasn't an overnight kind of gig. I didn't learn the strategies that I know right now just by happenstance or just by chance. Like, I really had to take the time to learn. What's going on here? Excellent webinar. Hey, man. Hey, listen, Vicky, you're super too. You're great. All you guys are great. All right? Listen, guys, I didn't get to where I am just by, you know, being phenomenal at what I do. You know, I took tons and tons of time and effort to learn the strategies necessary to become successful in this industry. And that's something that a lot of these companies are really missing. Most of these companies give you a product, they tell you get a bunch of people, get them in your house, and sell to them. And when they go out there and they do that, these people don't end up making money. They end up getting lost and discouraged as to what they can do with their lives, and they quit, call it a scam, say it's just not working for them, and they just don't want to do it anymore. And that's pretty sad, because that really shouldn't be happening with you guys. That you guys should be really getting the results that you need, and that's one of the main reasons why I decided to link arms and work alongside Fraser McDonald and the ASF movement, because so far what I've seen with the ASF movement, Fraser McDonald, Asia McKenzie, Amy Titmus, and all the great leaders that we've got inside of our team, a lot of us are out here really, really trying to help one another. We're really trying to help people get to where they need to be, not just by saying, hey, man, look, you paid me X amount of dollars, I'll tell you everything you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, I really can't stand businesses like that, because network marketing has a bad rep for people that aren't getting results, and they just have sponsors that go out and lead them astray. You know, and one of the main reasons why I decided to make the decision to come all the way out to Arizona so I can hang out with people like Vincent Ortega Jr., the owner of the ILN, and Mark Hoverson, the co-founder, is because these two men share a phenomenal wealth of knowledge. You know, Mark Hoverson is someone who, when he first got started in this industry, he didn't have a dime in his name. He didn't have a dime in his name, didn't have anything at all. He was living in a trailer park, absolutely broke, had no idea how he was going to try and make ends meet. He went out and scoured all the money that he had and went out and bought a little crappy, you know, desktop computer that he set up in his kitchen, and he used that to try and start his first business. He went out there and he actively did what most people are unwilling to do. They were willing to go out there and pull their card out and take some massive action and get into a business that they could use as a vehicle to change their lives forever. Mark was willing to go out there and do that. He was able to raise up to $28 million in less than 6 months, I believe it was. It could be shorter than that. There's people that are on here that probably know the better answer than that. Any of you guys up here? All right, never mind. He was able to raise up to $28 million in less than 6 months, and this guy has trained millions of people across the world, both online and physically in person. Like, he's changed a hell of a lot of lives, and he's decided to come and lock arms with Vincent Ortega Jr. here, and they've created the Internet Lifestyle Network for people that are tired of struggling, that are sick and tired of being alone, people that aren't getting results, people that want to be surrounded by leaders, and people that are doing great things, people that are helping people change their lives and giving people the skills necessary to actually get out there and become freaking monsters, phenomenal beasts in their business, people that are really going out there and making a difference in people's lives. So guys, real quick, I want to show you guys a little bit about of some of the things that you're going to get inside the Internet Lifestyle Network University when you decide to become a member, because inside here, this is the first stop that people come to when it comes to marketing online, when they're trying to learn how to start building a brand for themselves, create products, create more influence, all the things that I know today, and then some, a few other things. I was able to come here with the skills that I already possessed and refine myself to a much more efficient degree than I was 6 years ago when I first started. What I like to tell people is I like people to come in at the apprentice level, where you're going to learn some great things, some powerful strategies that you can use to help get your business started with whatever it is that you're doing. If you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to conduct yourself, you don't know how to actually get viral in your business, this is a great way to get started. This chapter right here, the famous $8-figure million day, was a seminar that Mark Hoverson gave for people that were paying well over $4,000 a seat just to hear some of this guy's information, some of the things that he was trying to share with people. And this stuff is powerful. Like, after taking this training, I was able to literally shift my mindset, and I've been able to realize all the things that I was doing wrong, not just in my business, but in my life. All the things that were holding me back were because of all the nonsense and all the stresses and all the BS surrounding my life that I always put to the side and I put to the back burner, and it was holding me back from success and the destiny that I wanted for myself. And by taking this course, I've been able to absolutely not only eliminate procrastination from my life, but I've also been able to determine how to prioritize things in my life in such a way that I can get the job done. I can get things done in a way where I don't have to worry about all the other things holding me back or putting me in a position where I just, you know, can't move forward, you know. And this is something that people paid over $4,000 just to come out here and check out and work alongside Mark Hoverson. This is a 120-minute training where we go into tremendous detail onto how you can set up your $8-figure million day and how you can get on your way to start clearing off the slate for all the nonsense that's been holding you back in the holding you back from the success that you deserve. Now, in Chapter 2 in the dreamscaping course, most people, they get involved in just business or some new venture, and they get into it because it sounds good on paper, it looks good on paper, but they don't really have their ideal vision or their dream set up in mind as to what it is that they're trying to do with their life, or where they're going to go with it, or how they're going to go about, you know, making that dream manifest, or getting that job done and manifest it in your life. And this dreamscaping course, also done by Mark Hoverson, will show you exactly how to build that ideal life that you're looking for. Similar to how me and you sat down today, and I showed you guys how you can go out, you can find your target prospect, how you can find your target buyer, how to go out and fulfill your ambitions, and how to go in and map out your goals and your dreams for things that you're trying to do in your life. This technique, this training here is basically the same thing, but a hell of a lot more detailed and done by somebody that has much more experience in the industry than I do. Now, we have a few other trainings in here where I'm just gonna breeze through most of them. This Viral 5 formula basically teaches you about team duplication, and this is how I've been able to get some very serious results in my business, simply by sharing some of the things that I love with people, like not just to try and make a sale, but to try and get my name out there, to try and get people to see that what I'm doing here is for the betterment of mankind. It's for people to get the results that they're looking for. I'm out here to help people, and it shows you how you can go out and duplicate and get your team to reproduce the same results that you're producing. At the end of the day, you want to leave a legacy. You don't want to get into a business and just make money. You want to leave a legacy. You want your name left in stone. You want to be someone that people are going to remember until the end of time. And this strategy right here is phenomenal for anybody that is trying to build an organization or build an empire online that will stand the test of time as well. You know, another thing that I forgot to mention here with the Internet Lifestyle University is a lot of people have products, they have like ideas, businesses, and all kinds of things that they've got in mind, but they don't really have any kind of way as to how they can, share their opportunity with the rest of the world. And with the Internet Lifestyle University, you get access to an amazing blog that's totally set up for you. And yes, I know there's people that are probably watching this right now saying, oh, well, I can get a blog for free. Yes, you can get a blog for free, but the problem with those blogs for free is those blogs are very basic, they're very straight to the point. It's impossible to rank most of these blogs, and most people that see these blogs, like Blogger or a free WordPress site or something like that, you can't really go very far with those kinds of free blogs. Like, our blogs are already pre-set up, they're optimized for you, so all you really need to do is start uploading your information, start uploading your products, your videos, your music, whatever it is that you want to put out there to promote yourself. You can do that here. And the great thing about this blog is that it's very user-friendly. If you want to change the way that your blog looks, you can change your blog to make it look however the hell you want. You can go out there and get a web designer to go out there and do it for you, or you can do it yourself. There's tons of things that you can do with this blog. It's fully customizable. You can do whatever the heck you want with this thing here. Now, this next chapter here, Get to People's Hearts First. This is probably my favorite chapter, my absolute favorite chapter here. Basically everything that I've been telling you guys tonight, how to actually go out there and find what people want and be able to position yourself in a way where you can help these people and genuinely help these people ethically, not just falsely say you can help these people and expect to make a buck. I'm talking how you can seriously get to people's hearts and really identify with people and help people on a very personal level. This is the ultimate training for you to get started with. This shows you how you can actually write advertising copy, how you can write sales copy, and write compelling stories and tell stories to people that are already in your target market. They can already see what you're talking about. They're identifying with you, and how you can connect with people on an emotional level. What I just showed you here, how I've been able to just go out and talk to strangers and just meet up with strangers and get to the bottom of their root causes and make a connection with people. This is where I learned this stuff from, guys. This is very simple stuff. This is very simple stuff, but it's so complicated to the average person that has no experience in this. And that's why I'm so happy that the Internet Lifestyle Network actually has a training like this, because this has helped so many people that have no idea what to say, where to go, where to begin, how do I start, who do I say this to, how do I write this, how do I write that. This is the ultimate strategy. This is the ultimate training right here to help you with that problem you've got here. Now, virality is a really big deal when it comes to marketing, especially on the internet, especially on Facebook. If you're just posting stale content, you can make X amount of dollars with your business, click this link to sign up here, and all kinds of nonsense like that. You're never really going to go and get any signups. You're going to have a difficult time making any kind of changes in your business. So what you need to do is you need to set up your Facebook page in such a way where you have people literally coming to you. People that are coming to you to come and check out your profile and some of the things that you do. This training doesn't go over the strategy that I shared with you guys tonight. This is my own individual personal strategy, and this is my method. This basically teaches you how you can go out and create engaging content that you want people to look at and come for and check out every time that they come to your page. This shows you how you can literally create a formula that will turn your page or your website or whatever it is you're using into a viral magnet where people will literally constantly come back begging for more for whatever it is that you're trying to share with these people. Now, the moment, probably one of the best trainings that are on here. You guys were lucky enough to get the advanced 2.0 version of this training. This is the Fraser McDonald strategy that I've just shared with you guys today. I share with you guys my special twist on it and how I've been able to utilize it and swap it around so that I get instant results, as opposed to just typing something in and somebody responded to me 30 minutes later. Every time I go out here and I do the strategy that I've implemented and I've changed it around, I get instant results. The second I go in, the second I talk, the second I mention, I get an instant friend request, instant like, instant message, instantly people are looking at what I have to offer and people are asking me, what is it that you do? I promise you, if I go on my Facebook later on tonight, I'm probably going to get more messages from these two people that I just showed you in this presentation as to them asking me about what it is that I want to do. And that's what I want. I want people to ask me what I do. I don't want to force my business opportunity down their throat. It's not about me. It's about them. It's about what they want, and it's about what they are trying to share with the rest of the world. I want to know more about them. If I have a way that I can help them, then I'll tell them about me when they ask about me. If you're looking through my page, you see the things that I'm offering to you, you know that what I have is something that you want, you're definitely going to ask me what it is that I want. So guys, that's just a little bit of, that's just one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, on to some of the good stuff. You guys, I told you that you guys would be in for one hell of a great bonus if you guys stick around with me till the end of this training. And I wanted to share with you guys something here. If you're looking at this right now, you're thinking, well, this is good stuff. It sounds pretty great, and it could be good, but like I don't know if it's going to be good. What if I just get stuck and I'm all alone? The beauty is, if you decide to lock arms with us today, which would be the smart decision for you as well too, you will also get access to our personalized ASF training page. This is a training page that was created by Fraser McDonald and some of the other leaders inside of the ASF movement. And inside this training page, you're going to get a wealth of information that is going to go on top of some of the things that you've been learning here inside the Internet Lifestyle Network. But you're going to get access to some of Fraser McDonald's other strategies as well too. You're going to get the full detailed version of the Fraser McDonald method, and my training is going to get put in here pretty soon as well too. Probably by the end of this webinar, my training will be up here as well too. I'm going to do a more personalized training that's going to come up on here. Fraser shares with you guys exactly how to go out there and message people on Facebook. His method is a little bit more different. He teaches you how you can target people through the graph search, but he also shows you how you can go to very specific group pages. And I'm not talking those crappy spam pages where people spam their business and stuff like that. I'm talking about really highly targeted pages for people that are already interested in doing business with you. Pages where people are out there struggling, people that need your help, and they need you to be the superhero with the cape to come out there and come and save them. He shows you all these effective fishing ponds that you can go into, throw your line right in there, and start catching all the great fish. Now, this strategy is a little bit about what we went over a little bit also today, a little bit about some of his method of messaging on Facebook. Like I said, my strategy is a little bit different. His method works for him as well too, but this is my method that I'm sharing with you guys, so gladly you guys have gotten that. So you guys, as you can see, there's a ton of videos that are in here. There's about 11 or 12. How many videos are actually in here? Wow, this strategy is huge. All right, so there's about 14 different pages. There's a lot to Facebook that you guys really don't know. You know what I mean? There's really a lot that you guys don't know. If you think that what I shared with you guys tonight was a really mind-blowing experience, that was only the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that you guys absolutely need to know. So now, another thing that Fraser goes over in here is he has another training teaching you how you can duplicate your results on Facebook, how you can get more people to look at your page, how to create groups on pages, how to literally position yourself as a leader within the industry. That's one thing you have to understand in network marketing, is that if you're not a leader, you're not someone who's sharp as a tack, you're not somebody who's seen as an authority figure, nobody will take you seriously, nobody will want to work with you, and nobody will give you their money. Bottom line. Yeah, you're on the internet, and you can't personally connect and talk with people on the internet as well, but when you can position yourself on Facebook, and there's a very specific method to go out there and do that, you can get people that are constantly looking for you as someone that knows what they're talking about. Fraser shows you thousands of ways, I mean not thousands of ways, he shows you a ton of different ways that you can get a lot of people to look at your page, get people to events that you're creating, get people to respond to some of the things that you're showing, and much more. How to get people to take action, how to get people to want to work with you, get people that need to work with you, you know what I'm saying? And this only works, like I said, if you're targeting a very specific pool of people, you're targeting people that want what you have to share with them, and you're showing them what you want. If you think that wasn't enough, another thing you're not going to get inside the ILN that you're also going to get inside the ASF is you're going to get some of Fraser McDonald's YouTube training, which is absolutely phenomenal. Let me just say that. Me, I'm someone who just looked at YouTube as a way where I can look at funny cats and things like that on the internet, and things to laugh at, pranks and jokes and things like that. However, on Fraser's YouTube, on Fraser's training, he shows you exactly how you can create a video, set up a channel if you've never done it before, upload videos, and how you can actually get your video to the top of the YouTube search rankings. How would you feel if someone was to type inside the name of your business or whatever it is that you're promoting, and your video is the first video that appears in the results? Could you imagine the amount of results you're going to get, the amount of signups you're going to get, the amount of sales you're going to get when you create a video that's compelling enough and can actually get people to take action immediately to where they want to pull out their credit card and start working with you, and you're the first person that they see? Could you see can you imagine the amount of power that you see behind that? Fraser literally has sat down and figured out how to get into all the inner workings of YouTube and get into all the little details as to what makes YouTube tick and what gets people to be seen more often on YouTube. Fraser has figured this strategy out, and he's helped a ton of people. He's one of the main reasons why I'm using YouTube so actively now, and why I'm putting up a lot of videos just about every single day, because I know people are going to see it. Video marketing is powerful. If you're sitting down and you're talking to people all day, or you're just messaging people all day on Facebook, and you want to be able to get your message out to thousands of people across the internet, as opposed to sitting down to every single one of them individually, video marketing is absolutely for you. And if you're going to do video marketing, you want to make sure you're doing video marketing right. And if you're going to do video marketing right, that means you want to be at the top. You want to be where everybody else is looking for you. You want to be the person that's there searching for what you have to offer. Imagine you put something like how to lose weight really quick, and you're selling a product that's about that teaches you how to lose weight, and the name of your video is how to lose weight really quick, and you utilize this strategy to get your video on the front page as the #1 result. Guess what's going to happen? Let me click this first video that says exactly what I'm looking for. It has what I'm looking for, and this person in the video is going to tell me exactly what I'm looking for, and he's going to tell me go to my link down there, click that link, and buy whatever it is that I'm trying to show you right now. The beauty! You guys see that? Now, if you thought that wasn't enough, guys, we still got a hell of a lot more that I got to share with you guys. Here, you are going to get my phenomenal training that has not been shared with anybody outside of the ILN community. Anybody that's been outside of the ASF community. The only people that have seen this are people that have taken action and decided to lock arms with us and our team today. Inside this training, you're going to get a 30-minute recording that I did with one of my clients that was having a very, very difficult time getting sales, getting recruits, or getting people to just take a look at whatever it is that he was offering. He was having a tough time, and he needed my help, so he reached out to me. I got on the phone with him, and I was like, look, man, here's all the things you need to know. Here are all the things you have to have in place to actually ensure that this sale closes, to ensure that this person is getting the results that they want. This is more so for people that want to learn how to close over the phone. However, the techniques that I'm teaching you inside this video apply to everything. I use these same techniques on Facebook. I use them in video marketing. I use them in blogging. I use them in email marketing. Just about any marketing you need to know, so long as you can dig into this information. And this is another one of those trainings where you're going to want to bring a pen and pad and take some notes. Just look at some of the messages people have left on my wall. They said, look, man, this video is about 30 minutes long, but I spent like 2 hours taking a ton of notes by some of the things you're talking about. You dropped some serious golden nuggets in here, bro. Like, and you can even see on my wall there's people that are saying that I've changed their lives, and that's a very flattering thing to know that I had the ability to go out there and show people how to actually go out there and make some money, and I've been getting some people some very serious results. Like, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm really proud of that. And I'm glad that I've been able to help this guy, but I've also been able to help thousands of people that are within our community. And now this training is exclusively within the ASF community. If you're not inside the ASF community, you cannot get access to this, unfortunately. Guys, now that's not all, man. We've even got a lot more for the people that get involved on a professional level. Let's say you want to learn how to blog. We have a blog already set up inside the ILN. If you're already somebody who's blogging, or you take an interest into blogging, and you just haven't really been getting any of the results that you've been looking for, this guy here, Jaden Easton-Elliott, he's one of our leaders inside of the ILN community. This guy, when he was about 19 years old, he was still in high school, he made $500,000 in 1 year from one blog alone. All this guy was doing was posting every single day about iPhone and iPhone jailbreaking and how to work with iPhones and things like that. This guy literally tore apart Google, tore apart the blogging site, tore apart just about everything, and figured out every single thing that makes it tick, everything that makes blogging work, everything that actually gets people to look at your stuff. He took the time to figure this stuff out and piece it all together, and he created a tremendously extensive blogging course for you. It's called the 500K blogging course for a reason. This guy made 500K just by utilizing these strategies. Like in this video here, it's 2 hours long, 1 hour, 3 hours, 2 hours. You know, this is about a 6-7 hour long course where every question you've ever had about blogging, everything you wanted to know about getting leads, getting your page to be #1 on Google, building a blog, setting up a blog, preparing a blog, everything involving blogging, period. This guy knows everything. And he's been able to bless us with the training that he's got here by adding it into the back office for the ASF team. And this is something that has been getting a lot of people inside of our community some serious results, whether you're using your own self-hosted blog or you're using our already done for you blog inside of the ILN community. If you guys thought that was done with the YouTube training, Frazier also has some more techniques up his hand. He's also in this training. He talks about some of the softwares that he's been using to help him get his videos guaranteed every single time in front of YouTube in the #1 spot. The original method teaches you how to go about getting your training in front of the eyes of many people, just utilizing keyword research and a few other things. But in this training, he shows you exactly how he's doing it with playlists, softwares, keywords, targeting, syndication, you name it. He goes through all of this stuff inside of this training to show you guys how you can guarantee yourself on the #1 spot and how you can be impossible to be knocked off. How people, like, if you utilize this strategy, there's no way anybody's going to be able to knock you off your spot and get you away from your #1 spot inside of YouTube. Now, for people that are interested in getting involved in email marketing, if you don't know anything about email marketing, you're going to want to get started in that. You're going to want to learn how to do this stuff. Jaden goes through a very extensive blog teaching people how you can use, goes through a very extensive video teaching about how you can set up your autoresponder and how you can also link it to your ILN blog here. In fact, I'll show you guys a little bit about what our blogs look like, if I can share with you guys in this video what they look like. That's lagging quite a bit. All right, so as you can see, he's a bodybuilder. He's a muscle kind of guy. This is his page. This is the way he's got it set up for people that are. He's targeting people that are interested inside of that are interested in health and wellness and getting fit and getting strong and things like that. He targets these specific people, and this is how he has his blog set up, and he's gotten some very serious results with it. He teaches you how you can implement autoresponders and email marketing campaigns inside of your blog so that you can get people from your blog to your email list, because at the end of the day, the power and the money is inside the list, and how you communicate with your list and how you get the people that are following you to work alongside you and want to do everything that you're doing. He teaches you how you can go out and you can create these lists, how to set up broadcasts and all kinds of things like that with the autoresponder setup. Now, for the people that want quick results, the people that just don't want to sit down and talk to people, the people that don't want to blog, that don't want to go through all the crazy hubbub and all that, there's paid marketing. I don't know if any of you guys know this. Like I said, if you've been afraid of dealing with Facebook, you've been afraid of getting involved with the things that Facebook has to offer, well, guess what? You can actually use paid advertisements to get your products in front of the eyes of millions of people. Millions of people. Simply create a campaign, hunt that person down, target the people that you want your advertisements to go to, show them what they need to become successful, give them the product that they're looking for, and you put your ad in front of their eyes, and you will close every single time. I guarantee it. Guys, this is really, really, really powerful stuff here, man. Really powerful stuff. You know, you're not. One thing I want you guys to also know is, like, within this community, you're never really alone. If you're not getting results in your business with what you're doing right now, or whoever you're working with isn't really helping you out, or they're not helping you to get the results that you need, one thing I love about the ILN and the ASF community is we're all in this together. We all work together. We all know people are out here struggling. We know people that are trying to make a difference in their life. We know there's people that are trying to take serious action and trying to make changes, okay? And inside this community, you're never alone. You're not struggling. You're not going to be in a situation where you've got a question and nobody's going to be able to answer it. I'm always here to sit here and answer your questions and make sure that you get the results that you're looking for. If I'm not here, Frazier's here to help you. Amy's here to help you. Asia's here to help you. Jaden's here to help you. We're all here to help you. We're one huge team. We're the biggest team inside this company. We're the most powerful team inside this company. And we're one of the few people inside this industry that are actually going out here to sit down and make it happen and make things work. I don't go out here and I try and get people impressed with some of the things that I'm trying to show them. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to help you. If you decide to work with us, which I really hope you do, that'll be a great thing for not just yourself, but for me as well, because I've got a new friend that wants to work alongside me. That'll be perfect. You know, but at the end of the day, that's not what this is all about. This training, I've done it completely free to share with you guys some of the techniques that have been helping me, helping other people inside of our industry, and have been getting people results. And I want to make sure that you are getting the results that you deserve. You deserve to make money in this industry. You deserve to be successful. You don't deserve to be out here struggling and spinning your wheels and walking around in circles and figuring out when your sponsor is going to come out and help you and all this kind of nonsense. That's not going to happen here in this industry, okay? Especially not in this company, and especially not while I'm around, not while Fraser's around, not while the ASF Movement is, okay? Make sure that you are going to succeed in whatever it is that you do, okay? That's my vow, that's what I live by, and that's what I'm going to stand by. Okay, guys? So for the people that have been watching this tonight and the people that have been getting some very serious value by some of the things that we're sharing tonight, I'm going to give you guys the ultimate opportunity where you can lock arms with myself, Fraser McDonald, the rest of the people that are inside the ILM community, the rest of the people that are inside the ASF community, and the people that are out here really trying to make a difference in people's lives. So guys, on the page that you're looking at right now, the page that you're watching this training on, at the bottom, you're going to see a button here that says Get Started Now. What I want you to do is I want you to click this link, click where it says Get Started, and I want you to scroll down the page. You're going to see an introductory video by Mark Hoverson and Vincent. They're going to tell you a little bit about the company, what they're all about, why they created this industry, and why they're out here to help change people's lives, and why they're out here to make sure people are beginning to see results in everything that they do. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to come into the side here where it says Set Up My Account Today. You're going to enter your first name, and then you're going to enter your last name, and you're going to enter your email address. For this demonstration, I'm going to put a different one. You enter your email address, and you click where it says Set Up My Account. Now, as you're watching this, you're going to be met with an introductory video here on the right-hand side that's going to tell you exactly how to fill out this this web form here. Now, I want you guys to understand that Internet Lifestyle Network has like the Internet Lifestyle Network has absolutely zero tolerance for fraud and for scams and for things like that. So I want you guys to know that we have a very powerful and impeccable fraud prevention system. So when you do sign up and you do get started, you need to make sure that the information that you're putting in there is genuine, it is real. We are not trying to get any lawsuits. We don't want to get anybody in trouble. We don't want to get you in trouble. So ensure that you're putting your appropriate information. First thing is you're going to do is you're going to put your first name, put your last name. If you're working with a company that you want to promote and you want to promote your business with our blogs, it's optional. But if you want to do that, you can enter your business name in there. Enter your email in the first line. Confirm your email in the second line here. Put in your password. Put in your date. Enter in your phone number. And you want to enter in your Facebook URL. If you don't know what your Facebook URL, I'll show you where you can find that now. On my page, for example, at the top here, my URL would be www.facebook.com/official NovaWave. That's my personal YouTube account. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come into here and you're gonna right-click and click paste, and the system will confirm your Facebook account. Okay, so as you can see, mine shows up here. Once yours is we want to make sure that you are who you say you are, and you really are the person that you are. We want to make sure that your name matches with the card and details that you're putting in here. We want to make sure that your Facebook account is matching with who you are. We have no tolerance for people that are in here trying to hurt other people by committing fraud and things like that with other people's credit cards. So the thing you want to do when you get into this next section is enter your name, enter your email. Enter your name, enter your address, enter your city, your state, your postcode, and the country that you're coming from. Now, you're also going to add in your card number, the security code, and the security number on the back of the page, and you're going to enter the rest of your details here. Now, when you get to this page, it's not going to say there is an error. The reason why it says this is because this is just the main affiliate page, and I'm using this for demonstrational purposes. What I want you to do is when you come to this page and you click that button that you see here, once you click that button and you get taken to the main page and you sign in, you'll see the name of the person who referred you to this webinar, referred you to this training. If I brought you to this training, it's going to say Prempeh William. If any of the other leaders in our company brought you to this training, their name is going to be showing up here. If their name isn't showing up, make sure that you get in contact with the person that brought you into this company, and make sure that you got in contact with the person that brought you to this opportunity, and make sure that they're actually getting credit for bringing you in. I don't want to bring in a bunch of people that I had no credit in getting here. completely fair about this, and I want you to be fair to the person that shared this opportunity with you as well too. Make sure that their name is showing up in this area, and once they are, you click confirm and confirm that this is the person that brought you here. Now, when you enroll with the Internet Lifestyle Network, there's a $19.95 affiliate fee for the people that want to go out and sell our products and want to go out and turn this into a full-scale business, and people that are really ready to go out here and take action and change lives of people. There's a $19.95 affiliate fee that comes out every month to allow you to become an affiliate with our company. Now, if you simply just want to use the blog and you want to get access to the training and you'll think about becoming an affiliate later in the future, you also have the opportunity to do that as well. If you just want to be a customer, just click down here and you'll get access to all the training, you'll get access to the blog and everything like that, but you won't be able to earn commissions or earn money or anything like that with our company unless you're an affiliate paying the $19.95 affiliate fee. Now, make sure you read through the terms and conditions. After you've read through the terms and conditions and you agree with the terms that have been laid out, click where it says I have read the terms and conditions, scroll down to the bottom, and I want you to look over the receipt, make sure everything's adding up. The customer subscription to get access to the blogging platform and to get access to the ILN training at the apprentice level, $37 a month. The affiliate fee, $19.95 a month. So your total should come up to $56.95 a month. I also want to keep in mind with you guys that you're not just going to get the Internet Lifestyle Network training here. You're going to get access to Fraser McDonald, a lot of the other leaders, myself, the strategies that we've got to share with you guys here inside of the ASF Movement back office. You're also going to get personal access to myself, whether you sign up with me or whether you work with anybody else. For the people that decided to follow everything that I said, the people that did everything that I told them to do at the very beginning, the people that took notes, the people that wrote things down, the people that were very serious about what I had to show them. For the people that go out and they take pictures of the notes that they take that they've taken, and you post those pictures on my wall and you leave a comment about some of the great things that you learned tonight, I will allow you to join me and the other leaders that have taken the time to put their thoughts on paper and take their notes down. I will allow you to have the opportunity to get onto a private Google Hangout with me and the other people, where I'll give you guys a personal training session for 40 minutes straight. I will answer all of your questions. I will make sure you understand this. I will make sure that you get to the bottom of everything that you need to know. I'll make sure that you get started on the right track. I'll make sure that you are ready to actually start seeing results. I'll make sure that you're able to start making money in this business. You can guarantee it, not just with what I've been sharing with you here, but from the expertise that I'm going to be giving to you on a much personal level. You know, whether you sign up with me or you sign up with anybody else, I just need to know that you've confirmed and you are actually working with us and you're serious about actually making a difference in this industry. If you're serious about making a difference in this industry and you're serious about going out there and changing lives and you're serious about changing your life more so in specific, then you are going to be in some great company, not just with myself, but everybody else as well too, guys. So guys, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I've given you guys a ton of great value. What I want you guys to do now, if you haven't done so already, click that link right now, take out your card, enter your information, get started today. Get started today. Get started today. Guys, we are here to help. We are here to help change your life. We have a lot more to share with you. If you thought that strategy that I shared with you was just one thing, there's a hell of a lot more of that coming, and there's a lot more that we can be giving you guys here. I just felt that if you're having trouble getting started in your business, or you're not really seeing any results, and you need some kind of way where you can actually get people to come and check out what you have to offer, you can make sales, whether it's with our company or any other company. Listen, selling isn't difficult. Selling isn't hard. Finding people to do business with you is probably the hardest part. Okay? The thing is, you need to be able to find people that are willing to do business with you, people that are willing to buy your products, people that are willing to take action and get started with you. Okay? And I just showed you how you can go out there and do that. You can do that in literally any industry that you want, whether you do it within the ILN or anything else. Listen, go out there, and I want you to go out there and implement these strategies. You have everything you need to become successful. You have everything you need. You have everything to become successful, not just with the strategies that I've shared you, but you have the techniques that we share with you guys in the back office of the ASF, the back office of the ILN. Everything you need to blow up in this industry is here for you guys. I'm here for you. Once again, guys, thank you very much. My name is Prempeh William. I really hope that you guys got some great value today. I'm exhausted. I'm pretty hot. I'm so passionate. I'm pretty fired up about it. You can hear my voice. It's fading right now because it's been talking so much. But guys, I wanna congratulate you all for sticking through with me to the end. I hope you guys go out there and you actually implement these strategies and you guys actually start seeing results in your business today. You guys all deserve to be very successful. You guys really do. You know what I mean? And I really hope that you guys decide to take action today and get started with us. Get started with the ASF movement. Get started with ILN. And guys, I'll see you on the other side. For the people that are really serious about this, the people that are serious about making a difference in their business, I want you to take pictures of your notes, enter your card information today, get started with the ILN, leave those pictures on my post. I will get you started. I will get you in this business. I will get you making money. You can guarantee it. Guys, thank you very much. Reach out to the person who brought you for this presentation. Let them know that, hey, man, I really appreciate you sharing this with me. This is a great opportunity. I really learned a lot. Congratulate the person for sharing this with you. And most importantly, congratulate yourself. Guys, thank you very much. Peace, love, and hair grease. Take care.